While there's a lot of fun to be had at the track with the 2017 Alfa Romeo 4C, there's not much else to like about it. It has one of the harshest rides in its class, and low-speed steering is a workout. Also, its interior is too cheap for a car this expensive. However, the Italian automaker may have gone too far with this concept. You don't get power steering with the 4C, in any trim. While that might be great at the track by providing excellent feedback, you're going to be cursing when you have to parallel park this two-seater. To make matters worse, rearward visibility is abysmal. You'll want the optional rear parking sensors or a buddy to spot you, maybe even both. It's also hard to get in and out of the 4C. Once inside, you'll notice low-grade plastics abound. There's no sound deadening to insulate you from this Alfa's loud engine. Also, the small Turbo 4 doesn't feed low sound as refined as rivals like the Porsche Cayman. The 4C's engine has a great power-to-weight ratio, which equates to exhilarating acceleration. However, it's not as fast as the Chevrolet Corvette. There are over a dozen luxury sports cars to choose from, which can make picking one a difficult decision. That's why we've done the work for you by analyzing 17 pieces of data pertaining to the 4C. We've pored over expert reviews, fuel economy estimates, and 0 to 60 times to bring you this comprehensive 2017 Alfa Romeo 4C review. While the 2017 Alfa Romeo 4C won't serve you well as a daily driver, few cars at this price point perform so well on the track. It makes no compromises in performance. Drivers trade comfort once back on roads that are less forgiving. The 4C's communicative suspension quickly turns harsh on regular roads. Due to a lack of power steering, turning the wheel is difficult at low speeds. Acceleration is exhilarating, faster than some Porsche models. The 4C comes with a 1.7-litre four-cylinder engine that puts out 237 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. A 6-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission comes standard. It takes 4.1 seconds to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in the 4C. And it has a top speed of 160 miles per hour. Fuel economy is among the best in the luxury sports car class, 24 miles per gallon in the city and 34 miles per gallon on the highway. At 2,465 pounds, the 4C doesn't have a lot of weight to pull around. Its small but mighty four-cylinder is more than up to the task, with track-ready acceleration. However, it suffers from some initial turbo lag. Engines from the likes of Porsche feel more refined. The transmission is very responsive. While there's no option for a manual gearbox, the 4C comes with steering wheel-mounted paddle shifters. The Alfa Romeo 4C's razor-sharp handling can easily keep up with some much pricier sports cars. A lack of power steering equates to a feeling of connectedness with the road. However, when it's time to park, you're in for an arm workout because of the amount of force it takes to turn the wheel at low speeds. It also rides very poorly on the road. However, all this goes out the window once you get it on the track, where communicative steering and suspension are much needed. Handling and braking. The A7 and RS7 feature an 8-speed automatic transmission that feels responsive and delivers smooth shifts whether you're cruising around town or putting the Hummer down to pass a Sunday driver. The S7 features a 7-speed automatic. Although the 2017 Alfa Romeo 4C is a luxury sports car, it's all sport with little luxury. At this price point, the 4C's use of low-end materials is off-putting. Alfa Romeo juxtaposes high-end carbon fiber and aluminum exterior construction with cheap plastic controls and other dash pieces on the inside. Seating comfort is bearable only because of the 4C's performance, which turns that frown upside down. The 4C uses an antiquated-looking audio system with a removable faceplate. After you fire up the 4C, you'll have trouble hearing the stereo because of all the engine noise, which is pleasing to the ears if you're into that sort of thing. Cargo space is dreadful, with a tiny compartment next to the engine that is a trunk in name only. Seating. There's room for two in the 4C, and cloth upholstery comes standard. Seating options include black or red leather upholstery. All seats are manually adjustable, and they don't recline. Alfa Romeo bolts the 4C's seats to the floor, which gives the driver even more feedback from the road. However, they aren't very comfortable or supportive. Some will find enough head and legroom in the 4C, but taller folks might disagree. Entry and exit into the cabin is a chore, especially for the less flexible among us. A low seat mounting and thick side bolsters make things even more difficult. Interior features. Lousy rear visibility is arguably the biggest miss for the 4C. You'll have no problem seeing through the windshield and even just beside you, but it is almost impossible to see behind you. Rear view and side view mirrors don't help much, and there's no option for a rear view camera. Parking sensors are available, and you'll need them. The 4C comes with few standard features. Among them are an Alpine audio system, Bluetooth for phone and audio, a USB port, HD radio, satellite radio, and a 7-inch full-color driver information display. Optional features are equally scarce: cruise control, a security alarm, and rear parking sensors. Cargo. See 2017 Alfa Romeo 4C specs.